You know that feeling at an airport, right? The stress, the long lines, the frantic energy, just desperately searching for a decent cup of coffee. But what if an airport wasn't just a place you had to get through? What if it was actually designed to be calm, curated, and, well, an enjoyable part of the trip itself? Today, we're taking a look at how one airport is trying to pull off exactly that. So that's the big question here. Can an airport actually be relaxing? We're diving into San Francisco International Airport, or SFO, to see how it's completely trying to redefine the travel experience, turning what's usually just a waypoint into a destination in its own right. You know, this quote from travel vlogger Ali Smalls really hits the nail on the head. It perfectly captures what makes SFO feel so different. The airport has deliberately woven art, culture, and this distinct sense of calm right into its DNA. It's just designed from the ground up to feel less like a typical chaotic travel hub. Okay, so one of the first things you'll probably notice is how quiet it is. And that's on purpose. It's the result of SFO's Quiet Airport program. They've drastically cut down on all those loud, repetitive announcements, and in doing so, they've created this much more serene environment that just immediately helps you de-stress. It's a simple change, really, but it makes a world of difference. Look, let's be real, no airport is perfect. Traveler reviews are quick to point out that SFO can have some pretty long security lines. Things can be pricey, and of course there are delays thanks to that famous San Francisco fog. But what always shines through in the feedback are its unique strengths. Those modern, super clean terminals, a serious focus on incredible local food, and an atmosphere that just feels remarkably relaxed.
And speaking of those strengths, let's talk about the food, because wow, this is not your typical airport food. SFO basically acts as a highlight reel for the entire Bay Area food scene. You're not going to find generic food court chains here. Instead, you get these amazing outposts of beloved local restaurants, giving you a truly authentic taste of the city before you even leave the airport.
I mean, just look at this lineup. It's pretty incredible. You can get world-class coffee from Ritual, a classic banh mi from Banh Mi, or even fantastic dim sum from Koi Palace Express. And the airport even made history with Mama Go's. It's the very first Filipino restaurant to open in any U.S. airport. That shows a real commitment to celebrating local diversity. And if you want to grab the perfect taste of the region to take on your flight, you have to check out Napa Farms Market. It brings all the best of Northern California's artisans together under one roof. We're talking fresh bread from Acme, amazing cheese from Cowgirl Creamery, local wines. It's just a brilliant example of SFO's whole commitment to quality. But it's not just about the food. SFO basically transforms its terminals into these legitimate cultural spaces. Get this. It's the only airport in the world with a museum program that's actually accredited by the American Association of Museums. That is a stunning and totally unique commitment to public art. So you can literally walk through aviation history at the Aviation Museum, which is a perfect replica of the airport's 1930s passenger lobby. Or, if you want something more contemporary, you can find a quiet moment in the video arts room and watch these curated short films. It is a far, far cry from just staring at a departure board for an hour. And SFO's commitment to passenger well-being goes even deeper, into areas you would just never expect to find at an airport. The whole goal seems to be creating genuine spaces for you to relax, recharge, and just find a moment of peace. And the attention to detail here is just amazing. There are dedicated yoga rooms in the terminals, an outdoor observation deck where you can get some fresh air, and even a beautifully designed sensory room to provide a calm space for neurodivergent travelers. And then there's the WAG Brigade. Yeah, you heard that correctly. The WAG Brigade is this team of certified therapy animals that roam the terminals, and its star member is Alex, a 30-pound Flemish giant rabbit. It is literally impossible not to smile when you see him, and it just perfectly captures that unique, quirky charm of San Francisco itself. And this whole philosophy, this focus on the experience, carries right on through to the airport lounges. While a lot of lounges can feel like crowded rooms with some sad-looking snacks, the ones at SFO are designed to be true sanctuaries, blending that Northern California vibe with some seriously top-tier amenities. A perfect example of this is the Club SFO in the Harvey Milk Terminal. It's accessible with a priority pass, and honestly, this lounge feels less like an airport waiting area and more like a luxury nature retreat. I mean, the design details in here are just next level. The walls are lined with reclaimed redwood, the floors near the electric fireplace are actually heated, and you can even book a private luminescence room for light and sound therapy. There's even a wellness center with Lululemon studio mirrors. It's a completely different kind of experience. All right, here's a little insider tip for you. A lot of travelers in the know say the Air Canada Maple Leaf Lounge is one of the most underrated spots in the entire airport. Its best feature? An expansive outdoor terrace with these amazing panoramic views of the runway, the perfect place to watch planes take off with a drink in your hand. So what really ties this whole incredible SFO experience together? Well, it's how brilliantly connected everything is. The airport is just designed for seamless navigation, both inside its terminals and to the city itself. Think about this, 30 minutes. That's it. That's all the time it takes to get from the airport's own transit station right into downtown San Francisco, thanks to the BART train system. It's a direct, traffic-free connection straight to the heart of the city. This really breaks down why SFO's layout is so smart. A huge benefit is that all the terminals are connected after you clear security. That means you can walk around and explore everything the airport has to offer without ever having to go through security again. You add in that direct BART access and the on-site Grand Hyatt Hotel connected by the AirTrain, and the entire journey just becomes truly stress-free. So in the end, SFO leaves you with this one kind of wild thought. By focusing so much on design, local culture, wellness, and just making things easy, it really poses a challenge to every other airport out there. It makes you wonder, what if the journey could be just as memorable as the destination?